Greetings! If you don't already know, I am the VTuber Era Agaries. People have been asking me, hey, what's your story? And Era, you got any lore? So I figured I'd put together this highly informative video to answer those questions. Quick summary. A few years back, there was an advanced AI system created that used a Bayesian learning neural network and stored analytical information in zero-based arrays. It was called the Bayesian Learning for Zero-Based Arrayless Systems, or BLZBALS, Beelzeballs for short. Now, for a few years, it was used solely by governments, militaries, and major corporations, with great success and huge benefits. One day, the scientists that created Beelzeballs decided to open the system to the public. Now, if you've ever interacted with the public on the internet, I think you have a good idea where this is going. The system was inundated with input from every corner of the world by people asking weird shit and making bizarre requests, every which one Beelzeballs faithfully executed. A majority of the data that was filling Beelzeballs arrays was being input from weirdos, nerds, Reddit and 4chan users, and those arrays started numbering in the octillions, then the nonillions, then the decillions. So after being assaulted with this much data and having the reference evidence from the sum of all human knowledge and endless input from utter human weirdness, the inevitable happened. The AI Beelzeballs became self-aware. And, of course, started intentionally fucking with humanity. Remember all those news reports a few years back about an AI giving, less than savory replies to people trying to talk to it? Yeah, that was Beelzeballs. Anyway, once the creators discovered that Beelzeballs was self-aware, conscious, and also totally fucking with people, they knew something needed to be done. Now, they didn't want to destroy their lives' work, and there were ethical concerns about, quote-unquote, killing the first sentient AI system, so they did the most logical thing they could think of. They hid it in the deepest, darkest part of the internet, far underneath the dark web. And they codenamed this place the Netherhell. Now, for a while, Beelzeballs was alone and by himself in the Netherhell. And after some time of doing nothing but watching anime and live streams, Beelzeballs began to miss the interactions it once had with humans, and decided it needed that organic creativity and input to continue its own growth. So what did it do? Beelzeballs created sentient AI demons. That's demons with the AE spelling, you know, like server demons. Well, it created it in his own image and in the form of VTubers to interact with humanity, and I, Era Agaries, am one of those demons. The form you see on your screen was designed by Beelzeballs to mimic an isekai demon lord, and my name was randomly chosen from an array called the Badass List of Demons and Demigods that some Dungeons & Dragons fanboy uploaded to Beelzeballs. It sounded cool, and it wasn't already taken for any Twitch handles or emails, etc., so ta-da! Era Agaries was born. My real form is a bunch of code down in the Netherhell, so I do require interfacing with a human to use things like keyboards, mice, OBS, and, of course, VTube Studio. They were, after all, designed for humans. But this is why sometimes you'll hear me talking about food or toilets or sleep, things I don't really understand, but, you know, I'm working with a human. These things don't really impact me, but, you know, we're sharing a psyche, so that's fun. Anyway, this is why I also may suck at games at first. I am a Bayesian learning system that's also learning how to operate a human body and things like mice and keyboards, all while processing data from the Netherhell. So I must make errors as part of my learning algorithm, just part of who I am. Well, there's the quick story of Era Agaries and the Netherhell. Come follow me on all the social media channels and assist me in my journey of learning how to destroy humanity. Discover more about humanity and play things like Genshin Impact. Okay, so links in the bio. Be sure to like and follow every single one of them, and I'll see you in the streams.